YouTube, ¿qué pasa? I am your father. Well, that's enough for me today. Now, thank you again for joining me today on my new video. And today is going to be an unjustified one. Let's just call it that. Because I'm doing a video on Kugo, which has been my most unit, one of my most used units in the game um, after after Mind Kisuke. Mind Fierce Battle version Kisuke, the pot unit. Because this Kugo has been my main unit for farming point events, for farming literally anything in the game. And I used to use him in combination with Cat Yuruichi and Kokoporo, all three of them max transcended T20, as my main farming team. And you see in a moment what that meant. And this guy literally clapped anything. He has an amazing skill which is called follow up, which allows him to hit enemies even if they fall to the floor, so they don't wait for that split seconds, which is just so OP, that skill. And I hope Caleb do introduce skills like these for bonus skills like T20, T15, so you can actually choose skills like that too. That would be nice. Now, this character, I have him for a while now. He's, I think, 2 years old now, but he's still up there, like as one of the best auto nut units in the game, because he's ranged, he's got a guard break built in. He's just so OP, this guy. And from design wise, he looks like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but he looks like the guy from Grease, from the movie Grease. If you don't know what that movie is, go back and Google that movie, and then you'll come back to this video and say he look exactly like it. Anyways, let's get into his kit. Let's see what he has now. I have him 5 of 5 with 1 attack slot at the end. He's got built-in normal attack damage plus 25%, which is nice. It's just mint. It's Aranka killer. He's got over, with this build, he's got over 4,400 attack, which is just insane. I don't have a gold chappy for power. That's the only one that's missing. Gave him a soccer ball, I gave him the hollow bait and a normal chappy, and I gave him normal attack damage increase, 3 of those slots. Now, as for bonus abilities, you might be wondering why I increased Crystal Jewel Drop, because it used to be my main running unit for farming. And I didn't want to miss out on materials. Now I have so much materials, I probably never ever need to farm crystal jewels, stuff like that ever again. I got like 500k of each of it. But anyways, I still have it as his bonus ability because he's to be my main runner. At one stage, I even had the second ability, increase coin drop, because I used to be getting a lot of coins through him too. But then I changed it for hidden enemies because I couldn't be bothered to always give him Zeta Boruto and Pill. Instead, I used to have all of his accessories, 3 coin watches, 1 3-star, 1 4-star, 1 5-star, to maximize the output of coins I used to get with the whole team in general that I used to have. But yeah, those are the good old days of using him. Now he's got put on the bench sort of because Eisen got out, and I have Eisen 5 of 5 now, Chair Eisen, which is why I'm definitely using only that character from now on. But this character is still up there on my Hall of Fame as one of the best units for autoing content in the game. In terms of nut units, he's still one of the best. I would even say top 10 because of how good this character was for me personally. And yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have any status ailments on his attacks, but he doesn't need it. Now, this guy is already as OP as it gets. Now, for his skills, there is the skill follow-up, and that is the skill I'm talking about, which is just so OP. He has also built-in weekend defense, which is just even more nice. Flurry +1, Crystal Jewel drop, Sprinter +1, guard break, hit hidden enemies. So for the age of that character, he's pretty well built. Like for when he came out, he's literally a very good unit. And if any one of you has his character and wondering if you should 5-5 him, max transcend him, if he has him, then definitely, like this guy definitely deserves it. Trust me, he will carry almost every account through every stage out there without you doing nothing. Like this guy with the build I used to have him. If I maximize his attack, he'll clear the ultra stage or for every point event on auto. He'll clear IT on auto. He'll just do anything on auto, which is just insane. Now, yeah, without me chatting anything else, let's go to IT PvE power stage and let's see what his character can do. Right, so there we are. He is no affiliation character, but he has a rank killer, so he has the killer advantage, which is just insane. Now he'll do even more damage on this stage. Let's do it times 5, so I can finish the stage 2. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him by himself now. Just let's get Ruruka in there. To get some more pots. Unfortunately, I'm missing a super pot unit, but that never used to be an issue for me because I usually carry IT rooms and I like playing the game with units I actually like and not necessarily units that have a bonus for me. So if I don't like a unit, I can't be bothered playing with it. I'd rather carry IT and have fun with the game than using, like a unit just to get 5 more pots. I mean, come on, man. That is just stupid. Like some people that are kicking people because you have 3 bonus in room, you're missing 1. I mean, damn, those 4 pots are gotta be worth more than a life. Anyways, let's get into the stage and let's do this. Let's go. Bear in mind he doesn't have fire resistance here, which is bad because now I have to keep dodging those puddles. But as you can see, those damage numbers like flurry. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what did I tell you guys? This guy, like the damage numbers he's doing there, on his 3rd nut string, he's doing 11k. Like, he's almost on Eisen level for some of his attacks. Like I said, the only downside right now is that he doesn't have fire resistance. I should have given it to him, but yeah, that's just... He'll still clear it without any problems, just gotta dodge those puddles. And did I ever mention that those little guys, the ones that I just killed, are my most hated enemies, my most hated opponents in the game when I play like stages and the big rolling things. I don't know what they're called, those big hollows or aroncars. I don't even know what they were. That just roll out of nowhere from the end of the map, sort of like they roll from the end of the screen and hit you, and they take away like 90% of your life, and you think to yourself, what just happened? I can't stand them. Like, those are my worst, my most hated enemies in the game. Like, I just hate them. I literally hate them. Anyways, 10k, 9,800k, 10k, easy. Easy money. What did I tell you guys? Like, this character is insane. I don't know why he's never been spoken of that much because he's seriously underrated. But definitely an awesome character to play with. As for Nad Aranka killers, I think he's on the top 5 in the entire game. So definitely they've done him justice. Now the final room is up, I think. Is that the final room now? Yes, it is. It is. Let's go and see if he can clear it with... Oh, he just did it without any problem. There you have it. Like, that's just basically power Kugo in a nutshell. He just literally racks, destroys those rooms like without any trouble, without any problem, having no invincibility, having no resistance to the certain status element that's being procced there. Didn't do him no harm. Just dodge those, and he'll just do it. He'll just walk through the room, through the stage, and finish it. And that basically concludes the video today. Like, there are no more words needed for this character. He's actually insane. Great unit, great kit, great skills, overall great design. Definitely Caleb done him very nice. And again, if any one of you wants to use or wants to know what character you could use as a main runner for farming point events and stuff, and you don't have, for example, Jushiro, Tokinada, or Masaki, or New Chair Eisen. But you have this guy, 505, then use this guy, because this guy, he carried me through everything safely. Brawl Quest, Ultra Stages, anything that came up in the past, he just did it without any troubles whatsoever. I never even had to look again on my phone when keeping on auto run. So yeah, that is definitely a testimony to how good this guy is. And as for skills, if you have him, I would recommend to give him something like stamina recovery and full stamina damage. Those are the two skills you want to be definitely giving him. Unless you want to do it like I did, then you can give him hidden enemies and crystal drop. That's also a possibility, but it's up to you. If you want him more damage, then definitely full stam damage and stamina recovery for him to keep his stamina up, and that's just perfect for him because he already has weakened defense. You don't need to bother about that. And if you have him 505, you can actually use him pretty well in Guild Quest 2. And yeah, that concludes the video. Thanks for joining me again. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. See you guys next time.